Hey, what's up YouTube world? It is your girl here, the Venusian Bull, and I am back with another video for the Planets in the Houses series. And in this series, we are discussing the planets in the 7th house. More specifically, we are going to be discussing the moon in the 7th house, okay? And as you can see, I'm showing my face in this video. I felt that that was fitting for 7th house energy because it's all about beauty and aesthetics, and you want to see the visuals, darling. So here I am, the 8th house. I may definitely be back in hiding because I think that may be fitting for the 8th house, but who knows? I can't make up my mind, just like the 7th house energy. So, you know, it's Libra. So the 7th house is similar to Libra energy. So when we're talking about moon in the 7th house, and also when you're talking about the 7th house, the sign on the 7th house cusp is just as important as whatever planets are in the 7th house. And just remember that the energy that I'm describing can be modified based off of what sign you have on the 7th house cusp and what aspects your moon is making to other planets. So make sure to keep that in mind. This is a generalization, but this would be similar to having your moon in Libra or having having Cancer on the 7th house cusp. Okay, so with the moon in the 7th house, so remember this is opposite the 1st house. So the 1st house deals with how people see you, your physical appearance, your first impression that you give off. So the 7th house is the opposite. It's kind of like what you attract and what you would want in a partner or significant other or friendship or business partnerships. You know, the 7th house it's all about relationships of all kinds and business partnerships and marriage and contracts and things like that. And it also deals with open enemies, okay? So with the moon in the 7th house, you attract someone who's very much in touch with their emotions. You know what I'm saying? This is someone who is also maybe even intuitive. This is someone who I would like to say who is emotionally intelligent. You know what I'm saying? Who is in touch with their feelings and they understand how to intelligently express those feelings and emotions. You know, you need a little bit of warm fuzzy in your life with moon in the 7th house. You don't need somebody that's too, you know, out there. Obviously, you're looking for someone who's a nurturer, who likes to cook, you know what I'm saying, who's somebody who you can count on, who's somebody who you can lean on their shoulder, you can cry on their shoulder. You know, you need that emotional support. You know, that's the type of person that you attract, but it's also the type of person that you're looking for. Now, you say that you want this emotional support, but you may tend to get people who are a little bit too clingy. You know what I'm saying? A little bit too much like your mine type of thing, and not so possessive or obsessive like Scorpio energy, but just like that Cancer, that moon energy just wants that kind of, you know, that small kind of intimate, you know, bond and relationship. So it kind of takes it a step further than like kind of the Libra kind of surface level energy, and it brings in that emotional kind of that deep kind of attachment. You know what I'm saying? You want a little bit of a you want some deepness when it comes to your partner. Remember, this is different from the 5th house, which is dating and casual sex and things like that. This is your marriage partnership or your long-term commitment partner or significant other. So this has to be someone who is in touch with their emotions, who is a shoulder to cry on, and who is a nurturer. Whether you're a male or female, heterosexual, LGBTQIA, whatever, you want somebody who is warm and fuzzy and who is affectionate and is going to give you hugs and kisses and not dismiss you and stuff like that. And this person, like I said, could be very clingy. They could want to be all up on you, and you might be like, chill, homie, chill. Like, I don't really want all of that. Like, because you might be like an Aquarius and like, why do I keep attracting these clingy ass motherfuckers? Moon in the 7th house. So understand that. You got to understand your chart. And this is where people get into problems with, you know, relationships, and they're attracting the same things over and over and over again. Look to your 7th house. Your 7th house shows what you're attracting. And it's gonna be really difficult to kind of attract something different. So that's kind of the energy that you're going to attract, but usually it's because you need that energy, because that's something that you lack. So if you have the moon in the seventh house, you probably need that energy because you're a little bit more cold, or you're not as in touch with your emotions, or it's difficult for you, to love and to show affection. So you kind of need that, even though it gets on your nerves, you may need that energy. Or think about it like this: you may be attracting low vibrational moon in the seventh house people. You know what I mean? Because sometimes that clinginess can be a little bit too, obsessive, a little bit too overwhelming, a little bit too overbearing, and that's not actually healthy. You know what I'm saying? So think about it and make sure that you're attracting those high vibrational moon in the seventh house people, the intellect, the emotionally intelligent people, and things like that, that know how to provide, that know how to nurture, and they understand balance. Again, seventh house, balance, all about balance, balance, balance. Okay. Like I said before, this person can also be very intuitive, like that type of energy where, a lot of people, especially women, I'm throwing us under the bus. We have this tendency to really want men to just be able to read our minds and understand us without having to explain ourselves and things like that. That's very moon in the seventh house, because it's giving that intuitive thing. So if you happen to find a man like that, I don't know, if you don't want him anymore, send him to me. So I'm just playing. But yeah, it's that type of energy, kind of being able to read your mind and read your emotions, so you don't have to explain things to your partner. And it's just like that. It's just that emotional connection that you have, and they may, introduce you to, learning how to cook, or being more nurturing or domestic. They may have a job in like the healthcare field, or even like social work, or therapy, or they could just be like a stay-at-home wife if you're, like a heterosexual man, or, if you are a lesbian woman, you may want a woman like that. That's kind of like the stay-at-home mom, takes care of the kids. That's very moon in the seventh house. You know what I mean? So you may attract that type of energy. You know what I mean? If you want kind of like the career person or whatever, that's not really moon in the seventh house energy. This is more of like the homebody, the take care of the family functions type of thing, and taking care of the kids and the household and things of that nature. All right, so that is what I have for moon in the seventh house. Let me know if this resonates with you, if you connect with this. Also, if you have moon in the seventh house, please give me any additional information that I did not mention in this video down below. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.